You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there, $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. Instantly, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, man, let's get to the news, man. Let's not hold y'all up. Crawford and Spence, according to Team Crawford, one of the sources I heard said it's happening. Also going to talk about Jake Paul ducking Hasim Rahman Jr. Did he duck Hasim Rahman Jr.? And Danny Garcia 154-pound debut. All right, so let's get this Crawford thing out the way first. Matter of fact, we get Danny out the way first. All right. Then we go Jake Paul. Then we gonna go Terence Crawford. So we trying to keep it around an hour 30. So I ain't gonna be long today. So don't forget you can listen to this episode on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Radio Public. I think Google Podcasts. For whatever reason, it's not processing my episodes. So never mind Google Podcasts right now. So but Amazon Music, great place to do it. Apple Podcasts, great place to do it. Spotify, Anchor, the whole 9. Shout out to the brother Ricky E in the building. Early appreciate it. If you need to locate how to get there, just hit my link tree. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I announce when I can when they post it. But a lot of times they post it earlier than that. So listen to it ad free. Follow me, rate me on the podcast. Appreciate everybody supporting me. The link tree link is pinned right here in the live chat. It's also in the comment section as well too. So listen to multiple ways. Google Podcast tripping right now. I gotta see what's going on there. But shout out to Ricky E245. So Danny Garcia debuted. I got another Danny Garcia video coming in the morning. Danny Garcia debuted last night versus Jose Benavidez Jr. Real quick. We didn't learn nothing new about Danny Garcia. We talked about his little mental health issues. Even Errol Spence posted and said he tired. Nobody want to hear about the excuses. They lost. Especially, Errol Spence had every excuse to make about, losing to Danny Garcia or, whatever it may be, not knocking Danny Garcia out. And he didn't make no excuses. If he lost, he could have made every excuse and people would have had sympathy for him, straight up and down. And, Danny and his dad going around saying Danny's mental health wasn't right. And if, Danny was right and he'd have fought the night they're supposed to fight in Rad Cash, and if Earl didn't get into an accident, which that ain't nothing they can control, they would have won. And, and that could have been a fair assessment. But straight up and down, that ain't the way it is. They lost. A loss is a loss. You got to eat it like anybody else. Got to eat the loss, and they still making excuses. So hold on.
Great when he fought Spence, he will never beat Danny the night before rematch, before he started suffering from anxiety and depression, because that came through the COVID. That had nothing to do with it too. Not making excuses for the Spence fight, but I should have spoke up, but I didn't. Thought he would get over the hump, but he never did. But afterwards, we got over it. So when Danny fought Red Cat that night, Spence wanted to beat Danny. Remember, he had the car accident that we took 6 months so he recovered. So that night he will never beat Danny. But now we back. Now we looking at the future. This night.
Right. So he said now they back looking at the future. But at the same time, Ain't nobody trying to buy that. They lost. A loss is a loss. All right, and you know that don't make me want to see that don't make me want to see a Errol Spence Danny Garcia rematch. It don't. A loss is a loss. As Danny is possibly to stop making excuses of why they lost to me. Nobody trying to hear that. It's for real. He right. He is right. Nobody trying to hear that BS about why they lost and why they didn't get the job done and why they did get the job done and why they couldn't get the job. They lost. Danny Garcia last night looked good against Red Cat and Jose Benavidez Jr. It wasn't because of no anxiety or no depression. That made it look bad versus Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence. Errol Spence was a different caliber of opponent. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Garcia just wasn't good enough to mess with Errol Spence. He can beat Red Cash. I mean, he can beat Jose Benavidez Jr. But at the 147-pound ranks, he hasn't beaten an elite opponent. He barely beat Robert Guerrero. He couldn't beat Sean Porter. That should tell you a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. He couldn't beat Keith Thurman. He couldn't get over that hump. All right? So they can make all the excuses they want. Last night, didn't tell me, no, I said all that to say this. Last night, they tell me nothing new about Danny Garcia. They go around here and say, well, Danny Garcia beat Jose Benavidez Jr. better than Terence Crawford did. Fine. Styles make fights. Styles make fights. But last time I checked, Danny got a majority decision. Last time I checked, Terence Crawford got a knockout. So, however y'all want to slice the cake, however y'all want to cut it, however y'all want to serve it, Terence Crawford stopped him. So you can say whatever they want to say, but Terence Crawford stopped him. I mean, they always going to compare, but Danny Garcia can get in the ring with Terence Crawford, and we can find out with or without the Errol Spence fight. We can find out who better. That'd be killing me. Like, he beat him way better than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford did. Based off what? He got a majority decision. Terence Crawford knocked him out. Come on. Terence Crawford knocked him clean out. Danny Garcia couldn't even drop him. Couldn't even hurt him. And you got a lot of these dudes that's quote unquote pro black saying, Danny Garcia beat Terence Crawford better than, but Danny Garcia day same one call y'all niggas nappy headed niggas and saying the N-word. See how they inconsistent pro black? I don't read into none of them niggas, man. I don't read into none of that shit niggas say. These niggas pro premier boxing champions. That's all it is. Ain't nothing pro black about Waddle and Reed. Ain't nothing pro black about Fox. Ain't nothing pro black about Viacom, which owns Showtime and CBS. It ain't nothing pro black about boxing. Because ain't nothing pro black about capitalism. This ain't poor fight. This ain't poor fighters no more fighting to change their families. Ain't nothing pro black about nothing last night other than Gary Anton Russell and the Russell family. Other than that, nothing pro black. And if y'all really want to stud up, why don't you tell Danny Garcia and line up and get in there with Terence Crawford did? Anybody see Jose Benavidez Jr. last performance? Jose Benavidez had 2 fights leading up to the Terence Crawford fight. Come on. 2 fights. Danny Garcia, nothing new we knew last night about Danny Garcia. He got hit a little bit last night. But what we found out new about Danny Garcia? Nothing. You make it think he could beat Tony Harrison? No. Think he could beat Charles Conwell? No. Think he could beat Deron Ennis? No. Can he even beat Virgil Ortiz? I don't think so. Can he beat Keith Thurman? I don't think so. Can he beat Arizona Lar unless he get old overnight? I don't think so. So we learned nothing new about this. Jose Benavidez Jr. would have blasted out his last opponent and made it look easy. Danny Garcia and his dad never would have cherry picked Jose Benavidez Jr. We being real. They never want to cherry pick him. This don't help nothing. Tony Harrison said he just had his feet in the water. He need to get him to the deep end. He didn't even have his feet in the water. Come on. This nigga stayed in a boat. He stayed on the sand. We didn't learn nothing new about Danny Garcia. Nothing new. Nothing new. We didn't learn he can take a 154-pound punch. We ain't see nothing we already know about Danny Garcia. He's still slow. He don't have enough size. He don't have enough power to hang. Because if he did, he'd have got in there and fought a real 254-pounder. He at least would have got in there with somebody like Jack Copeland. He at least would have got there with somebody like Jack Colclough. He at least would have got there with like somebody like Liam Smith. Come on, he at least would have got there with somebody like Patrick Teixeira, Carlos Ocampo. Well, he's a 147 pounder, excuse me. Shit, Ted Cheeseman would have been a better fight. Takashi Inoue would have been a better fight. Brandon Adams would have been a great fight, but he didn't. He can get in there with nobody like Austin Trout. He ain't getting in there with nobody like Austin Trout. But it is what it is. But hold on, give me a minute, y'all. I forgot to get something for dinner, but give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see if I can find it in there. So I'll be right back. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's the rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. Instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. My bad, y'all. I forgot the main shit for dinner. The main motherfucking shit I forgot. But I'm about to go back out. It is what it is. I'm at the 3 grocery stores looking for something. But nonetheless, bro. I don't know how I forgot that. Let me look at my list. I don't think I put it on my list. That's why I forgot it. Nope, didn't put it on my list. And everything else. But nonetheless, Danny Garcia, we learned nothing new about him last night. Nothing new. Couldn't hurt Jose, couldn't drop Jose. Not fast, he's still slow. No power. Jose had one leg. Nothing more about Danny Garcia. Can he beat Lara? No. Can he beat Charles Conwell, Brandon Adams? Maybe. I doubt it. They got somebody that stand right in front of Danny Garcia. He looked like a fantastic boxer last night. Somebody who couldn't move their head. Somebody kept doing shrugs. Somebody who know their leg can't get there. Somebody that's legs are compromised. That's why he looked good. When guys stand in front of Danny Garcia, he looked good. Jose Benavidez Jr., Ivan Redcash, Adrian Granados. When guys get in there and box and move, like Mauricio Herrera, Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence throw a lot of punches, he don't look good. This 34-year-old Danny Garcia, we learned nothing new about him last night. He is what he is. That's it. He is what he is. He was a great 140-pound fighter. Outside at 147, he's below average. And really, the only thing we're going to learn about Danny Garcia being at 54 pounds, or maybe even technically going to middleweight for Lara's belt, or he might even get the super middleweight belt, is how good his chin going to be. That's what we really going to find out. How much heart, how much chin Danny Garcia got when he fight a real 54-pounder When he fight, even Lara at 155, is he really a natural 154 pounder? That's the only thing we're gonna learn about it. So other than that, one much to write home about. Gary Anton Russell, I got another video coming from him tomorrow. He brought the excitement last night. The ref, Antonio Tarver, little brother, stopped the fight prematurely, but trouble was there. Francis was getting in trouble anyway, so that is what it is. Anthony Ware, salute Juice Lee, salute Bryce, what it do, Sean, what it do. Danny Garcia, Anthony Ware, gets crushed by super welterweight at 54. Fight Tony said 54 would be a big mistake. Danny Garcia wants no more smoke with Terence Crawford. Michelle Alexander, I don't like Danny calling out 47 fighters at 54. It is what it is. Because he know he can't hack it at 54. Jose Tyrese Bowie said Jose McDaniel looks slick. He did. He don't have no legs at this point. Garmin versus Danny should have happened last night on free TV. How the hell Lil Benavidez jumped in the situation? Exactly. It should have happened on free TV last night. Danny can't beat Liam Smith. Damn, you don't think he beat Liam Smith? That'd be a good fight. That's a 50-50 fight. I don't think Danny Garcia could beat none of 154 pounders, really. I think Austin Trout will get Danny Garcia hell. But let's move on. All right, man, because I got to go back to the grocery store, unfortunately. So, apparently, Jake Paul and Hasim Rahman trade reasons why the fight didn't happen, right? We can play it, bro. I'll play both of them. Y'all can determine for yourself. So hold on. We'll play both of them. Y'all can determine for yourself. Let y'all see their body language and the whole nine. And I just got a couple questions. That's it. I got a couple questions. I don't know what he's talking about now. He's a clown, bro. So I'm always gonna take the boxer side point of view, but he's a clown. But give me a minute. He's a clown, bro. This dude's a clown.
Alrighty, folks, emergency press conference. You may have seen the news. Hasim Rahman Jr. has pulled out of the fight. This is not a joke. I am devastated. I cannot fucking believe this. We just found out this news. And this is just another case of a professional boxer, just like Tommy Fury, being scared to fight me. It's as clear as day that these guys have been so unprofessional to work with, looking for any excuse to suck more money out of this event, to coerce us into doing things. And from the jump, I knew in the bottom of my heart that this guy didn't want to get into the ring with me. It's as clear as day. Here's what happened, long story short. So he signed a contract to fight me at 200 pounds and was going to cut the weight down to 200 pounds. This is not a big cut for him, right? He's a big guy with a ton of weight to lose. So he sent a video to the commission the first time he weighed in at 216 pounds. The commission wanted to track his weight cut to make sure he was doing it in a healthy way. 3 weeks later, the commission asked him for an update on his weight. He sends a video weighing 215 pounds, meaning in 3 weeks, he only lost 1 pound. So the commission was like, hey man, you're not cutting the weight properly. We don't want you to lose it all in the last day. We're going to have to change this fight to 205 pounds. And then today, out of nowhere, his team calls and says, Hasim's not going lower than 215 pounds. If the fight's not at 215 pounds, then we're pulling out. My manager goes, fuck you guys. You're not in control of this. We already agreed to 5 more pounds. He is a big guy, losing 10 pounds. Everyone knows in the sport of boxing that is an easy weight cut. People do that. UFC champions cut 25 pounds overnight to make weight. A 10-pound weight cut for a heavyweight is nothing. This is clearly an excuse. So they say, okay, the fight's not at 215, we're out. The biggest payday of his life times 10, and he's fumbling it. For what? Because he knows he's going to get knocked out by me. The pressure starts to set in, and it's exactly what happens with all of these guys. Same shit with Tommy Fury. I'm sick of it. I'm devastated. I apologize to everyone on the undercard. This is absurd. There's nothing I can do about it. I apologize to the fans, and I'll be back at some point. Alrighty, folks.
Internet cat Jake Paul got going on for y'all. I signed a contract to make 200 pounds within the 3 or 3.5 weeks that I had to do it, but I couldn't do it. My body simply would not let me do it, would not let me get down to 200 pounds. But where in boxing do y'all see them canceling fights a whole week in advance? I didn't even get my last week to get down as low as I could. I told this man, it's penalties involved. Keep the purse. Keep the purse. I fight you for the $5,000 minimum. That's how much it means to me, and that's how much faith I have in knocking him out. I would have beat this man with one hand, just like I did in the gym. But let him tell it. He already beat my ass in the gym when I was 230. So if you beat me up while I was 230, what's the problem in fighting me while I'm 215? What's the problem fighting me at 210? It's clearly them not wanting to fight. It's not me pulling out the fight. It's them not wanting to fight. I never said that I didn't want this fight. And the only thing that I can conclude is that they scared. I mean, they tried to drain me down. I told them, look, I ain't gonna be able to get all the way down to cruiserweight. I mean, it was a astronomical feat in and of itself from the beginning. From the beginning, when they called me to spar him for Anderson Silva, I told them what my weight was. They knew what my weight was, and they knew I was gonna have to lose about a pound a day for 30 days in order to make 200 pounds. Now, with all that aside, still, if I wasn't able to make the weight, they knew that we had a replacement on the side the whole time. He's been doing everything I've been doing this whole camp. The Muslim boxer, Muslim Kason, who campaigns at cruiserweight, who wouldn't have to have drained himself, who could have saved the show. And Jake Paul could have fought a real boxer, but he don't want to fight a real fighter. He don't want to fight a real fight. He wanted to drain me down and fight a shell of me, which I'm not going to allow him to do.
All right, man. You heard him. All right, man. Like, all right, my whole thing is you agreed to the fight at a weight, on short notice, right? He said that, New York, I believe what Jake Paul is saying, the commission, wanted to track Hasim Rahman weight, but one thing that shout out to Anthony and Anton in the Cash App. Appreciate that, bro. Do appreciate you. But one thing Jake Paul don't realize, he's saying heavyweights or people in UFC use 25 pounds before a fight, but that's different. This dude a heavyweight. He ain't had to cut weight since the amateurs, since he campaigned at heavyweight. All right. So you got to understand he not accustomed to fighting that way. I think his highest weight is almost 270 pounds. All right. But then again, if you had seen Rahman Jr., you agreed to cut weight. Plain and simple. You agreed to get down to the weight. And right then and there, he don't look too confident. Now, one thing about Hasim Rahman said he was scared to fight. I agree. Jake Paul brought up the fact that his brother and his manager told him not to take this fight. They told him not to take this fight. It was too risky and all this, that, and the third. Look at the size difference between them. Last time I checked, anything above 200 pounds is heavyweight. You can weigh what the hell you want to weigh. Right? So at the same time, if you notice, right? He had no problem fighting Ben Askren. He had no problem fighting Tyron Woodley. He had no problem fighting Nate Robinson. All of a sudden, real fighters come into play, like Hughie Fury. All of a sudden, Hughie Fury had visa issues. You think they probably didn't know that beforehand? And then they got Hasim Rahman Jr. on short notice. Fine. He just came off a knockout, right? So then again, his father and his people are going to advise him, to preserve himself, take some time off, get out the gym, take a vacation, get your faculties together, and then decide if you want to crack at it again. Coming off a knockout, I think it was in April. You know what I'm saying? A few months later, now Jake Paul magically pick him on short notice. He picks him on short notice, right? You look at the size differential right here. Come on. So in 3 weeks, let's say a month, it probably wasn't even a month. In 4 months, in 4 weeks, probably even not even that, he didn't lose nothing but 1 pound. Now, my theory about it is, I think Hasim Rahman was going to just pay the penalty, weigh what he wanted to weigh, and beat the hell out of Jake Paul. That's all he wanted to do. That's it. That's all he wanted to do. He was going to pay the penalty, take the minimum 5,000, whatever the penalty was. He's going to blow that shit off. But what he didn't understand is the New York State Athletic Commission is one of the most safest commissions out there. So you had a heavyweight that weighed at one point in time 270 pounds. You had a heavyweight, I said again, at one point in time weighed 270 pounds. Right? So of course they're gonna track, his weight cut. UFC couldn't fight in New York until Al Heyman helped them fight in New York because they didn't believe in the savagery of mixed martial arts. Which, if you believe in the savagery of wrestling, it still hurt. The WWE, and you believe in the savagery of boxing. What's wrong with mixed martial arts? That just don't make no sense. All right, excuse me. So they was checking his weight. Had this been in Las Vegas, or Texas, or Atlanta, Georgia, it wouldn't have been no commission cut. He would have got to Friday, and he would have blew off the weight. He would have came in at 210, 215 still. He wasn't going to try to make the weight. He was going to pay the penalty, and he was going to do a public service and beat the hell out of Jake Paul. That's what he was going to do. And it wouldn't surprise me if Jake Paul and his manager and his brother and them didn't call the commission on Hasim Rahman. They heard exactly what's going to happen. They probably had somebody in this camp saying he ain't losing the weight, or some more in this camp, he ain't losing the weight. And Jake Paul got scared because he couldn't have pulled this shit the day before the fight. Hasim Rahman told you he don't care about the money. He knew Hasim Rahman was coming in and whoop his ass. This was the watered down version, or the diet version of Orlando Salido doing the public service by beating the hell out of Lomachenko for getting a title shot in his second professional fight, or third, whatever the hell it was. You know how many people supported Hasim? How many people rolled with Orlando Salido? They didn't care that Salido blew off the weight. They don't care if Salido low blow Lomachenko, no matter if it was on the belt. People was happy that Orlando Salido did a public service and beat Lomachenko in that ring that night. People forget that. That's the same thing that Hasim Rahman was going to do. He didn't give a shit about the weight. It wasn't about the money. Him beating the dog walking shit out of Jake Paul and doing a public service and knocking him out is way more important to his legacy and and probably to his pockets. You know how many pro boxers how many people would probably send them money, bro? You know how many pro boxers would have cash at them money, dog, on the low, and would have thanked him on the low? A ton of them. Because don't nobody in the boxing world respect Jake Paul, bro. I'm telling y'all. Nobody respect Jake Paul. And nobody in this damn chat room, that's a real boxing fan would have gave a damn if Hasim Rahman would have blew that weight off and would have destroyed Jake Paul. Nobody would have cared. If Jake Paul would have passed in that ring, nobody would give a fuck, to be honest. Everybody like, damn, that's fucked up and shit like that. But nobody liked this dude. I'm just being honest, bro. Wasn't nobody shed no fucking tear, dude. He ain't no martyr. He ain't no Bill Russell. He ain't no legend. He's somewhere in this bitch trying to make a mockery of boxing, bro. And it's just what it is, what it is. It's too hard. It's already effed up that we got perpetrators that's perpetrating as boxing fans. They got platforms and write articles and vlog about boxing. The last thing we need is somebody like him take his ass to UFC with his brother, WWE with his brother. Go to AWE. Brother did a fantastic job in WWE last night. I seen the highlights. But like Ishe Smith said yesterday on Twitter, he said boxing isn't fiending so bad. I'm paraphrasing, for a white champion. They trying to manufacture one, and they trying to line him up with Canelo. I'm telling y'all, got a video coming tomorrow. Not gonna speak too much on it. Y'all see it in the morning. And seeing Rahman wasn't gonna respect their contract. And you know what? He ain't a real boxer, no way. I'm sorry. So you ain't a real boxer. I ain't gonna respect the contract anyway. I respect Jake Paul, so I'm with seeing Rahman on this. So I don't respect that. And there was a rumor going out there that somebody, Dylan Dennis, started on YouTube saying that they wanted to see Rahman to take a dive, and when he didn't take a dive, they pulled out the fight. I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. They trying to manufacture him, to have some type of white champion. And like I said before, I respect him getting in that ring, bro. How far he came, you gotta understand he got millions of dollars, bro. Of course he get the best training. Of course he get the best gloves. Best he get the best sparring. Of course all that shit happens. But you beating up Nate Robinson and Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley, and Woodley knock you to the ropes and stop punching. His mama celebrating. So of course, when y'all mother celebrating in the ring after you knocked her son out, of course people gonna start to think about dive. Of course, when you taking boxing dates from real boxers and PBC and showbox boxers, of course people gonna feel a certain type of way. When you charging $60, $70 for an event that they said it wasn't even selling, that's another rumor. They pulled the plug because it wasn't even selling. Come on. They knew this fight wasn't going through one way or another. They knew Rahman wasn't gonna let no white man beat on him, so he can get the bag to Canelo. Come on, the money that you had to pay him to take a dive, bro, you can put that elsewhere. You can put that shit elsewhere. So if it is what it is, bro. I don't blame Hasim Rahman. I blew that shit off too. But if it was any other commission other than New York, it wouldn't have been no fucking weight check, unless maybe Vegas, the UK. That's it. If this was in Texas, his ass would have been grass. But you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he would have pulled out that fight the night before. It wouldn't have surprised me 1 minute, one second, bro. He probably was willing to pull out that fight the day before. And, you know, to end it off, he said that Hasim Rahman, they said that he had a replacement, which is his which is his like his people's. His boy was the replacement in cruiserweight. So they had a replacement in the ring, and my boy from Philly told me the 411. He said a replacement for Rahman Jr. was Musin Kaysen. He from Baltimore, lives in Philly. Musin Hasim Rahman Sr.'s baby brother and Junior's uncle, Musin and Rahman Jr. are around the same age, though early 30s. Is his pop's baby brother. His IG is the Muslim boxer. He's been in camp out in Vegas the entire time training, 10-0, 7 KOs, fights at cruiserweight. So there you go. Fights at cruiserweight. So yeah, you know, that is what it is. So they had a replacement, you know, seeing Rahman baby brother, and they was like, no. They was like, hell no, we ain't fighting him. So there you have it. Either or Rahman was gonna take the money. And Jake Paul was like, they probably weren't selling no tickets, bro. You know, and that's what it was. They weren't selling no tickets. Bro. And that's what it was, bro. That's what it was. But yeah, Rahman wasn't gonna respect that damn he wasn't gonna respect he wasn't gonna respect that weight class, bro. That weight. He wasn't gonna respect that. But nonetheless, I forgot also Keith Thurman called out Danny Garcia, but I'll talk about that before we get to Errol Spence. Let me catch up. He said super bad licking his chops on my Tony Harrison. Wait for Danny the Cherry, Derek James. Yeah, shout out to Toomba in the Cash App, bro. If you're looking for the Cash App, it's right at the bottom of your screen. I know you got it. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal description. All that's inside the link tree as well too. He said number one, no one cares for these clowns. Apparently Showtime do, because they was about to put them on. I don't care about the circus. Dude, just lose the weight. You lost the bag. All because you lazy. I don't think it's because he lazy. You know, he can't get down to it, man. You got to understand, dude. Heavyweights don't cut weight. So if you've been a heavyweight, you know, ever since after 2014 was his last amateur fight, he not accustomed to cutting weight, bro. So he don't know where to start. If I don't have to cut weight, I don't know what. That's why everybody's saying, well, Deontay Wilder need to get down to the bridgerweight or cruiserweight. The thing about it, could Deontay Wilder even cut the fucking weight, bro? That's the question. Could Wilder cut the weight? You got to understand, these dudes don't cut. Only heavyweights that know how to cut is like people that came up. So, you know, you got to understand, when you get to a certain weight, you get bone dry. So how do you break through that wall? You know, how do you break through the wall? And there's some tricks to do it, though. A lot of bodybuilders, they drink sugar water, but you got to know how to do it. You know, or some people eat a little bit of something bad that they accustomed to eat something that might be a little bit foreign to their body. Like, you know, let's say, boy, we going whole grain whoop-de-whoop. Let's say we don't do no pasta, but let's say, well, we get stuck at 210, or let's say for him, he get stuck at 215. You know, maybe you throw some whole grain pasta in there and to kickstart your metabolism. So yeah, that's what them bodybuilders drink sugar water. And I don't know how to do it, but at some point they drink the sugar water at a certain amount of time, and it kickstarts the metabolism to burn the extra weight that they need to cut. You know, since Curtis Stevens said he used to juice the last week to get down to middleweight. He juiced the week of camp. So you got to understand, if your body ain't accustomed to doing something, bro, that's like you getting up right now and you a sprinter, you a 100-meter sprinter. They say you go run cross country. They say you go run distance, bro. It's not the same. The whole body physique is different. No matter how mentally prepared you are, it's not the same. Sprinters, they lift, they they lift weights. So, distance runners, they do distance. So they less defined, they bone dry, they lean, they way more leaner. I mean, I don't even think lean is the name for it, bro. They don't have nothing on their body. So you talking about he just should have just cut the weight. If you ain't accustomed to doing something, especially in your late 20s to 30s, it's different. It's possible. But if you don't know what you're doing and you being cheap, you're not hiring a dietitian, you ain't hiring a strength and conditioning coach, you're trying to do it on your own. That's why a lot of these fighters lose. It's like working around the problem instead of fixing the problem, bro. We all did it before. Keep patching a hold up and patch something on your roof when you just know you're going to have to repair the roof. Might as well just do it now. I had a speeding ticket. They didn't give me speeding, though. And kept putting that shit off, man. I was like, man, if I would have paid it, man, I'd have had $200 in my pocket. $240 in my pocket, $35 in my pocket. But it is what it is. You be glad to get shit like that out the way, bro. It's true. Sometimes, I don't really get lazy with the channel, bro. Because today I ain't feel like doing live. I just wanted to watch season 4 of Stranger Things. I was like, let me get this shit out the way. So that's kind of how I be, bro. Like, I'll be glad to get out the way. Omaha, Anton. Okay, you Anton, appreciate it, Tumba. Now Espinoza got more money. Got more money for Canelo, not for Bud. Juice Lee said, why people that make mockery of boxing every day without Jake Paul, to be honest, when's the last time we got a real fight? You ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro. Had to be Lubin and Fondor. One of the few. What month is Crawford? I don't know. I'm gonna get to the details, but I don't know. I assume it's gonna be in November, but I can't tell you, bro. Don't know what I care about. Spitz, Alan Sims, Robert Langford said I do. Fresh Press 402 salute. What's the 402 real quick? What's the 402? I don't know what that is. Oh, Nebraska. That's probably Omaha. Shout out to Omaha. What's going on, Kobe? He said, laugh out loud. Nigga said, I care about him. CJ Wilder is the first fight when Fury was 217. He only gained to make it closer. I mean, he took away his speed. But like I said, he was sick when he lost that weight. He had a sickness. But if you ain't used to cutting, if you ain't used to cutting weight, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's a whole different ballgame, especially when you going at it blind. You just saying, well, I'm just not gonna eat this, and I'm not gonna eat that, and I'm not gonna eat this. Man, it's a certain way you got to do it. And the number one thing I say for anybody trying to lose weight, what's the number one thing that's gonna benefit you? It's not working out before you work out, before you do the push-up. It's reading what you eating, bro. That's the number one thing. Reading what you eating. Now it's gonna take a minute for you to kind of get your eating habits down. Get your body trained, when you eat and when not to eat, whatever. But if you read the nutritional facts, somebody in the military told me that, you count your calories. That's a great way of doing it. Or just read the nutritional facts necessarily. He said fanboys all over the place. Allen indeed, man, down. Wow, Spence about to get stopped. Omaha. But yeah, let's go over to that. I guess I say if I remember, keep Thurman for the end. So apparently, got a call today, and I asked the other day, like, because Pound Sports Entertainment, I guess he got it from Rick Glazer, had said that I sent him a Rick Glazer interview where he said the fight was kind of like an impasse and they disrespecting Terence Crawford and all that type of stuff. Whatever he said, the interview got back with somebody in Terence Crawford team, right? And he got back to their team. So I asked him, and I asked him again. I said, well, I heard that it's a deadline was today. Or whatever day that it was, Friday, Thursday, whatever the day was. So this was like Friday, I think it was. Maybe Thursday. And I sent them the information. I said, this is true. I mean, let's see. And then today, he came back with information and said that the video was not true what Rick Glazer was saying about the Crawford negotiations. Obviously, I think Bernie said this, that Crawford was taking over the negotiations for the Errol Spence fight. He was taking over the negotiations, and apparently not a fight on track to happen this year. He said it's going to happen this year. So, yeah, Crawford took over the negotiations, bro. I can't tell you if he sat down with Al Heyman, if it's over the phone, what they talked about. It's rumors that he won 15 and Spence won $20 million. Only thing I really know is Spence asked for $20 million. And according to somebody close to that situation, they says $20 million has always been the asking price by Errol Spence. So they want to do so I don't know exactly what's hashing out, but they said the rematch clause and the money is still being worked out. So they say Errol Spence won a rematch, as I reported a month ago. If he lose, but he don't want Terence Crawford to have a rematch clause. So I mean, I guess they working through that, but a lot of people say to the rematch clause that is that where else he gonna make that amount of money at? So I mean, it is what it is. But apparently, he took over negotiations. I know the person that did the negotiation, whatever reason, Crawford jumped in there. He started talking directly to Al Heyman. Now, I can't tell you if they sat down or not. Now, if somebody I know who told me information, I'm pretty sure they listening. If I'm missing any details, let me know. That shit was early in the morning. I just had woke up. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what that's what they said. That they said it's going. They turned Crawford team saying it's going to happen this year. Y'all hold on, it's happening. Ric Flair saying it's not necessarily true. He said that they worry with Terence Crawford doing it himself now. So sitting down with Al Heyman, talking to Al Heyman, and they said the fight gonna happen this year. So I think Bernie said Terence Crawford said it's looking good a couple weeks ago. So when can you hear the announcement? I can't tell you. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be when you least expect it. But Errol Spence don't have nowhere to go. It's bad PR. He can't walk around. He can't walk around with boxing for the rest of his career that's hanging over his head. This whole Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez Jr. fight. What was the number one thing they was asking? They didn't give a fuck about the fight. Which who would think I'm winning? Crawford Spence, Crawford Spence, Spence Crawford, Spence Crawford. That's all he was talking about. So apparently they working on stuff, and I'm pretty sure Terence Crawford heard what Errol Spence got. All right, I'm pretty sure he heard what Errol Spence got. What Canelo got, and he think he the best fighter in the world. Shout out to Mr. Khan and the PayPal. I appreciate that, brother. Really do, man. Y'all can support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313 roll at the bottom of the screen. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description, or you hit the link tree. All that's in the link tree or in the description. So, but like I said before, Birdie said he gonna sit down with the man. So I don't know if that was FaceTime. I mean, it was I think for Wilder Fury too. Let me see. I can pull this up. I want to tell y'all something that y'all may not know. I mentioned it. Hold on. But I'm trying to pull up this picture. But Deontay Wilder did some promo pictures. What's so crazy? But I'm trying to find these pictures. He did some promo pictures leading up to the one of the Fury fights. I think it was the second fight. He had these pictures where he was taking pictures in the on like the staircase in the mansion. That was Al Heyman's mansion he was taking pictures at. So I can't find these pictures, dude. But he in this mansion and shit. I mean, they public pictures. He's in the mansion and he's at Al Heyman's mansion and shit like that. Like I said, I know somebody very, very high at PBC, bro. Very, very high, man. So I know we spoke the other day, but it wasn't like we don't speak about Crawford and Spence. So not in a minute. He just I guess he got tired. He was tired of people asking. And they said it's gonna happen. They said it's gonna happen, bro. That's I heard that shit. They said it's definitely gonna happen. So I heard that shit like 6 months ago. Like months ago. We ain't even talked about that shit, but we talked about I can't find him though, but we talked about Charlo next opponent. He's in negotiations with with somebody I can't say, but Wilder was in like this little mansion and shit. It was Al Heyman's mansion and shit, but excuse me, y'all. But yeah, though. There's a little I'm gonna find the pictures, but yeah, they said it's gonna, he said Crawford is looking good. I mean, you heard Bernie said it, but I heard they gonna fight. And he sent them the Rick Glazer interview he did with Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Check him out. And he said that that shit wasn't true. That's what he told me. He said, person that spoke to, he said it's not true. He said it's not true. So I mean, I always told y'all Al says will have to Atlanta. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Mandalay Bay, Thomas and Mack. Who knows? Because they sent a lot of shit booked up, but apparently they got an idea where they're gonna do it at. So they got an idea. Could it be on a Sunday? I ain't sure. Not with football season, but yep. So he sent an interview. He said, "Is this true?" And he said, "Nope." So they said they sitting down with the man, and apparently talks is going in the right way. Everything going in the right way right now. So, but the rematch and the money is what's holding it up so far. I don't know if they say, well, you fight Errol Spence and you win. I'm pretty sure we want you to do this next, right? This fight probably worth 5. We give you 10 on this fight. They might just spread his money out over the 3-fight deal. They might, or they might say, all right, you get 10 for the, let's say, no, he won 15, right? All right, what we gonna do is give you 10 for the fight, and we advance you 3 up front, or we advance you 2 up front. No taxes taken. Now we just gonna, something like that. It might, because when you get your money earlier, people be happy. So I don't know how the business gonna work out of it, but whatever. To me, what it sound like, and I don't disrespect nobody. It sound like the Al Heyman got more respect. This groundhog in my backyard. Was that a possum? That's a groundhog. I think I should let Miles out of here and let Miles clean him up. This nigga eat leaves and shit. I'm about to let Miles out the window. Y'all want to see this on camera? Shit, see Miles kill this groundhog. He's staring at me too. This fat fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna throw this nigga out the window. But if I throw him out the window, he gonna run. He's eating shit in my backyard. Hold on. Come on. Time for you to put your work in. Come on. You got ops in the backyard. Look at this nigga in your backyard. Come here. You see him? Come here. Get on the ledge. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look, you see him? You see him? Get him. Go get him. You gonna go get him? Go. Get him, boy. Get him. Man, get your ass back in the window. Come on. This nigga pissing. This nigga done ran. Come on, Chief. Come on. Come on. This nigga done ran this shit. This nigga on stealth. Come on. Get your ass back in here. Get your ass back in here. Come on. Hop back through this damn window. I'm gonna go get him. The mission was a failure. Let Miles through the side door. Let him through the side door. Hurry up. I'm trying to get him to the ground. Come on. Like I said, in there a little bit longer. Man, mission impossible. Then we had the nigga squared up at the park. Then we had the dog squared up at the park. The groundhog squared up at the park. He about to kill the groundhog at the park. Then the kids start crying. Talk about Miles, don't do it. They don't want Miles to kill the damn groundhog. I'm tired of him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of that damn groundhog. Fucking up the backyard I never use anyway. I apologize. He was staring at me and shit. He had a problem. I would have got it on camera for y'all, but y'all ain't missed shit. C-Dub, salute. That's a like button. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Hit the like button. He said Earl trying to give away one rematch clause. Wow. He said, and he once tweeted, people who are confident don't need rematch clause. Did he tweet that? I also still remember when the WA stripped Rigo after he moved up and lost to Loma. But they didn't strip Canelo after he moved up and losing to Beaver. Boxing with trash man and Al Heyman is cancer. Yeah, Canelo do whatever. After Canelo finessed, got rid of played after they stripped him and they came back begging to Canelo after that Triple G shit. True shit is truest shit. One way rematch, take it or leave it. It is what it is. But I gotta lock in and fight you if I lose. Hell no, Crawford ain't going for that shit. Errol Spence, he just an habitual liar, bro. Soon people realize this fight is not 50-50. Soon you will come to grips with Earl's demands. It's not Earl's demands, it's Al's demands. They already opened up the pay-per-view books. Errol Spence pay-per-views is a little bit better. Errol Spence, they find out Errol Spence ain't no damn pay-per-view star. I told y'all that. I'm telling y'all. And that Ugas pay-per-view helped Terence Crawford out. Because that pay-per-view didn't even crack 100. If Tank did 275 and then crack 100, what that did? And they reported 250. And they reported 250. So what that really did? Actually, where do we that back, man? What that pay-per-view really did? What it really did? I'm trying to tell y'all that shit, man. These niggas, he ain't no star. Neither is Terence Crawford. I'm not advocating for Terence Crawford being no star. But neither is Terence Crawford, bro. And neither is Errol Spence. So ain't no 50-50, man. Errol Spence can't fuck with Terence Crawford. He know it. If one thing, real reason he taking this fight, because for one, what's the next biggest fight for him? Canelo refused to fight them. Canelo refused to fight Benavidez. He refused to fight Charlo. So when he coming to fight Errol Spence, who he gonna line up with without Canelo and Terence Crawford? It's nobody he can line up with. Who gonna make money? He not lining up with Jamel Charlo. Come on, he not fighting Jerron Ennis. That don't bring no money. Verge Ortiz, he ain't big enough yet, stature wise yet. So who he lining up with, bro? That's gonna make that amount of money. Who he lining up with? He don't want to fight Terence Crawford, but the publicity, he has to fight him. He has to fight him. Just like he lied and said that he lied about the rematch clause. Ugas said, "Well, no, I ain't had no rematch clause." Then they asked Earl at the open workout, "Well, I don't know." Next question and all that shit, man. I thought rematch clause for niggas that's unsure. He full of shit. I keep telling y'all about that man, bro. Keep telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. But a lot of people just choose to roll with him, bro. I don't know why. He lie, he get hurt. He lie, get hurt. And it's like what? People just, he got vividly hurt by Dennis Ugas. We all seen it. He got vividly hurt by Dennis Ugas. Vividly. Everybody ignored it like it didn't happen. And not only did he not get hurt, but hurt, he got hurt leading up to that, bro. Like before that whole interaction happened, he got hurt leading up to that. Real talk. He got hurt leading up to that exchange, bro. That's why he got hurt in the exchange. Right before that exchange, Ugas hurt him. But people act like they ain't see that shit though. It's like people act like he ain't seen him run out the Terence Crawford fight. He stopped Sean Porter. But he got no other choice to fight Terence Crawford. All they did was string this out. Crawford ain't get a fight for a whole year. So if I'm sitting out the whole year, I got to get as much money as I can in one fight. Good thing Wilder heavyweight would be terrible to get lost in Heyman Neverland Ranch. We talking about? Can you say if Charlo stand at 54? See, already moving up, bro. You be fight Tim Tszyu next. They say that he's supposed to move up and fight. His brother supposed to move up. He supposed to move up and fight the winner of Adames and Montiel was supposed to fight, but I guess that fight got pulled. So I don't know. But I heard he was moving up pretty soon. But the brother got to move up first. The fight not happening this year, World Cup. And nobody care about the World Cup. I keep telling you that. You keep bringing up the World Cup. The World Cup has nobody in America gives a flying fuck about the World Cup. Nobody. But the foreigners, the World Cup means nothing. The NFL is on a Sunday. I would be more worried about the NFL, NCAA being on a Saturday, but it don't really matter. The only thing that's on late Saturday night on the West Coast is Pac-12 games. So that's not going to. I mean, this is going to make the Saturday a lot better. You know, once they announce the fight, shit. You know, I mean, let's think about it. If they had a fight out there in Texas, you might as well hit a Texas game. You know, and then come to the game, even in Nevada. I think UNLV play college football, probably like Division II, maybe Division I AA, something like that. So you better off hitting. Hey, you probably gonna be able to hit, depending on when it happens. You might be able to hit a Running Rebels basketball game. There's always something to do in Vegas, though. Always something to do in Vegas. Bare minimum, you're gonna chase skirts. I think we're gonna get Canelo Jake Paul next year. Good. Hell no, no groundhogs ain't no hoe. Yeah, that nigga, man, he had one squared up, man, at the park. Yeah, them niggas, my dad dogs, his people, they my dad said one of them had a squirrel. It was a groundhog. I can't remember what it was. One of them had him by the back and one of them had him by the head. They split that nigga down the middle and ate him. Yup. That nigga just like the drop out the window. He jumped out the window, but the drop is a hole in the fence, long story short. So when he dropped out the window, the groundhog knew where his exit was at. But he had the niggas, they squared up at the park. The kids started crying and shit. No, Miles, no. I'm like, come on. Mason tried to jump in. That groundhog bigger than Mason. They're like, no, Miles, no. I'm like, come on. What kids in the hood don't like violence? What kids in the hood don't like violence? You know, DMX. Well, I remember he had a squirrel in the mouth. At an old folks' home. Don't ask why we was there, but he had a squirrel in his mouth. He was about to kill the squirrel. He was a puppy, and I took the damn squirrel out of his mouth. I made him take the squirrel out of his mouth. I know that nigga like, man, they never been allowed back on premise. Laugh about I could tell wasn't no growl. It ain't in him. You crazy as hell. The growl is worse. The growl is worse because he would have been ran. It's just a drop. It's just a drop. When he dropped down there, he ran to him. He ran through the fence because we got a big ass hole in my fence. Are you fucking serious? They did not just do all that. Yeah, that nigga, man. The real dogs don't do that growling shit, nigga. Real dogs don't growl. That's it. If your dog growling, nigga, like, man, real dogs don't growl. They go get the job done. Hell yeah, that nigga don't growl. That nigga go for the kill. Even when he fought that dog around the corner and bit his toe off, he didn't growl. That's crazy. Yeah, real story. He bit a nigga toe off. I didn't know.
God damn.
Yeah, I went back to check on the dog the next day. They actually keep their dog in the gate. One of their dogs got out a couple weeks ago. Both their dogs came out. Their poodle came back and somebody shaved a poodle bald.
What?
Yep. Their dog got out and somebody shaved a poodle bald. He came back 2 days later.
Damn.
Yeah, kids are mad as hell. It's funny, Miles beat their dog up and they like Miles better than their dog. CJ dog is like Charlo, no heart. Man, Charlo got hella heart. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about the big Charlo. My dog just couldn't get him. Shit.
But the groundhog should have ate that.
Yeah, he had him one day. Just the kids got to crying and shit. So I had to go get him. My dog went straight up with a Preston Canary, bro. True story, a grown Preston Canary.
I don't know what they look like.
Man, hold on. He went straight up with a Preston Canary. Yep, and didn't even run either.
Mouse?
Yeah. My mama started crying and shit, though. I'm going to show you. You know how many dog fights we done got into, bro? Too fucking many. This motherfucker.
Oh, no. You thought that's a fucking hound.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Miles?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Miles got heart, cuz.
Yeah, bad. Miles a bad motherfucker. He grabbed Miles' neck.
Word?
And Miles slipped out that bitch and still went forward. The nigga too brave for his own good.
Yeah, he type foolish, but you know, you need a dog like that.
He too brave for his own good. Yep. Real talk.
You need a dog like that.
He said, "Oh, Jake Paul loses a real boxer, side show over. Canelo gonna start crying. No, Mitch knows." Did he take a knee like Bud though? Who took a knee?
Who took a knee?
What you mean he had to take no knee? That nigga fell on the ropes. They held him up. That wasn't no knee. But
Yo,
my man's pushed.
whoa. See, but Doug, what are you talking about, bro? That boy Ugas had Earl Mama howling like a wolf.
Was that the
Remember when-
prelims?
Yeah, remember she was like, "Oh, my baby."
Wasn't that in the I didn't ever watch the epilogue, whatever
The
you call
epilogue,
it.
yeah,
But I
the
never
epilogue.
watched the epilogue, but I seen the clip on Twitter.
TJ, the way that lady howled, you would have thought he got iced.
He did, nigga. What you mean?
You would have thought he got like Wilder, like Braziled. The way that she howled, she said, "Oh no, my baby."
He got hurt before. I wish I could show that shit. He got hurt before that.
He got hurt, and that wasn't his first time getting. And I didn't even realize till you.
Man, nigga talking about he took a knee. Hold on, this nigga did
What
this,
knee?
nigga.
What?
He talking about Terence Crawford when
That's what I'm saying. He did
pushed
the
him down.
Adrian Broner when Pacquiao.
Come on, man. That nigga held up by the rope. And look where the ref and where Ugas at. Do I have to show you more?
Ugas not even prepared to go attack him.
And the ref is not grabbing him. Look at the ref arm right here. He is
And
not
they
seeing
talking
him.
about somebody tried to tell me, he clearly said,
No, he didn't. Look.
No, he didn't.
Dog, no matter what he say, bro, you supposed to go for the kill. The referee gonna have to grab me, like when he grabbed Wilder when he was on Bermain Stavern.
Yeah, swing me away, pull me off of this. Would have been on him, especially at this point. He was losing the fight clearly.
He hurt him before this though. In exchange before that, he hurt him.
Like 2-3 times he hurt him.
Yeah, but before this exchange, he hurt him. He rocked him. Like a lot of people didn't pay attention. It was a part in the Gary Anton Russell fight last night. Where not when the knockdown, it was like the third or fourth round. He hit him with a body shot. And Anton Russell hit with a body shot, and Ransom Bartholomew kind of like did it like a chicken dance. It was real subtle, and I knew right then and there when he hit him with that body shot, he was wearing him down. Yeah, he did the shot. I knew when he hit the body shot, he was gonna knock him out. But that was a good fight last night. But the referee robbed
both us and them. So.
But he should have walked back the other way though.
Definitely.
But that's New York. I told y'all, New York State Athletic Commission is real strict. Al Haymon is the reason the UFC ever got a chance to put an event on there. Yeah, I think it was a UFC fight I was watching. There's only one of them. I think they had a fight there and they stopped it premature. McGregor. Yeah. Was it? And he was fighting Diaz, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was Diaz.
And they stopped it because of cussing. They were saying, well, if this fight was in Nevada, they would have still let Nate Diaz keep fighting. So y'all gotta understand, New York. When you go to New York, it's very, very strict.
Yeah, the only time I really seen a knockout like that in New York was Lubin.
So yeah, like they real strict in New York about combat. So that's one thing you gotta understand about when you go to different commissions and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Jake Paul fight got, they came in and said, well, you can't cut he was never gonna cut that weight. No,
he was never gonna. When I found out how much he weighed.
He lost 1 pound in 3 weeks.
Yeah, when the fight was made, like, come on now. And they talk, and the crazy thing is, like, shout out to old girl, her name's Spicy on Twitter.
Debo Samuels, for you 49er fans, just got paid 3-year extension worth $73.5 million with $58.1 million guaranteed. Shout out to Debo Samuels.
Nice payday.
We tried to trade for him on draft day. They wouldn't trade him to
us. Would it have been a life changing move for y'all?
No, we still got a good receiver. He just blew his ACL out.
Damn.
Wiz Khalifa goes off on DJ Mike Danger and MC Tron for being horrible at their drives and offered up the fade to them at Poppy Nightclub in LA. Oh, Wiz Khalifa would have beat their ass though. He probably would have got shot though.
Definitely.
Yeah, he trained MMA too. He probably would have got shot.
He would have roundhouse kicked somebody though. He would have got one off.
Yeah, he would have got shot. But it's the only fight for Earl. Earl's the only fight for Bud right now.
One cannot exist without the other. They gotta make that fight happen.
Let's go fight Jermell Charlo.
Either one can, yeah. Either one. But still, that don't. You was right. I'm gonna give you this credit, CJ. You was
yo, I'm sorry, dog. This nigga, Mike is hilarious. He said, "Nah, Benavidez had amigos meet across his ass." He did, bro.
What you said? Wait, say that.
Yo. I don't be paying no attention to those niggas' ass, but bro, this nigga who put this patch on this nigga ass? So hold on, who put this? Go ahead, who put this patch on this nigga ass? Though, hold on.
You have to show me this because I don't know what the
Hold
hell you
on.
talking about
Who
now.
put this patch on this nigga ass, dog? Henry somewhere saying, "Oh Lord."
Oh no,
Henry
nah,
somewhere saying, "Oh Lord."
no.
Hold on, bro. Who bright idea was this, bro? Who bright idea was this, bro? Who bright idea was this? Who was like, bro? Who was like, bro? Who was like, bro?
Shout out
None
to
of the front essay, put it on your ass, essay.
Shout out to my future baby moms, like but
We need to set that date up for you, bro.
yeah, we do.
Bring your dog with you, then. He gonna snitch on your ass for sure.
He definitely is. Diarrhea in the ass, but nah, you was right. You has predicted it months ago when you said that these dudes need to move up. I think when there was talks about Sean, but prior to Sean fighting, but you had said that the welterweights, the stale welterweights, they had need to been move up, and any one of them that would have moved up would have became the number one guy in the division. It looked like Danny, he got the whole division clamoring to fight him now. I mean,
of course, any 54-pounder that go up to 47 gonna be the money man.
Yeah, he literally got, because that's Harrison totally came out and said, I want to fight Danny. And you seen the bullshit move that Danny pulled. Oh, I want to fight Lara for the middleweight title at 155. Like, come on now.
Lara said he'd do it. He did an interview with Fight Hype on Friday, I think it was. He said he'd do it.
If Lara can't get Danny Garcia out of
Danny Garcia said he gonna fight him.
If he can't get Danny out of there, then he needs to retire. You also said that it's like you got the Al Heyman playbook. You done stole it because you said Keith Thurman and this fool, they gonna go out there and they gonna demand that Keith gonna demand that Danny fight him again. He wrote that whack ass poem on Twitter that Danny fight him at 54. That rematch should have happened in 2018. That should have been Keith's first fight back because Keith could have beat him easy. I don't know why they trying to regurgitate these old ass fights that we don't care nothing about. Like that, we don't want to
get iced by Lara, bro.
Oh no, Lara cooking.
If Lara don't cook him, he need to walk away
for the sport immediately. And you're right, they're gonna do it for that vacant WBA.
Look at this.
They're gonna strip Triple G.
All my niggas just do is drop their mouthpiece and rock away. Lean back. No.
All these fools do is drop their mouthpiece. Every time he drop his mouthpiece, he start looking down on the floor like
that shit right there too. I didn't even peep that. Look at that shit all over
right there. It's right there. And I don't know if they got the footage.
That nigga got hurt by fucking Ugas. He let Terence Crawford get that same shot.
Ugas that was
he kept squaring up on Ugas too.
Out of position. The same Ugas that the young Massa. I'm gonna keep bringing up the young Massa. Whooped on.
And nigga kept squaring up in that Ugas fight, bro. He kept squaring.
Was always out of position. Every time he stepped over, he had to reset mid.
I don't think he do that a lot, bro.
Yeah, because he did it with Lamont too.
Yeah, he give you the whole. When he kind of square up, his shoulders like Ugas' shoulders in this picture. They literally, when they say square, they parallel. They not supposed to be.
You're supposed to have whether you southpaw or you orthodox. Your shoulder is supposed to be on that straight angle, facing your opponent's chin.
Like right here, like he throwing shots so hard. Look, and look where he leaning into, bro. Like if Ugas had some, maybe he had no legs,
uppercut. Wow.
Right, man. Ugas could have just stepped in, boom, boom, with a 1-2.
CJ, click on the picture right next to it where that one right there. No, below it. Look at him and Ugas right here. They basically eye level, shoulders squared up, facing each other. So if Ugas had the wherewithal, if he was actually,
I don't think he had the legs, bro.
I don't know what excuse you want to use.
I mean, I ain't calling an excuse. I don't think he had the legs, bro. I don't think he had the legs.
So Earl beat the legs out of him, you trying to say?
I don't think he old as hell anyway. Shit, nigga probably like 50.
Probably 50. Yeah, I mean, he got 54 on his belt line, so maybe
that's what he gonna have to do with Terence Crawford. He gonna have to step up the pace. He can't fight. He can't box with Terence Crawford. Not
Listen,
after the first 6 rounds.
But wouldn't you say when you step up the pace, when you are throwing that many punches, you could get subjected to get caught time easier.
Depends who you are. Some guys don't take the pressure well. Depending who you are, especially if you fighting an older opponent, 35 years old, you might as well, nigga. Shit, hit him everywhere.
Try to do the beehive. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. The way he leaned over. I still
Man, Terence Crawford hit that nigga like that, bro.
He's out.
He out of there.
Light.
If he ever, man, that nigga go to that rope, you ain't even gotta work. You ain't even gotta like. No, you ain't even gotta like even wonder what happened next. Then just get Jim Gray in the motherfucking ring. The nigga like he hit Kell Brook with that jug punch and sent Kell Brook flying across that ring.
They was in the middle of the ring. CJ, I had a $50 bet with my little brother. My little brother is an Earl. I'm gonna say it right. He's an Earl sexual. My brother put all the money in his pocket. He had a $50 bill. I bet you Brook beat him. And he was listening to them fools in the morning talking about I think somebody gonna drop. I think it's gonna be Terrence. Kale.
That same. What's the name of that nigga that did the real world story where he went against the machine and he mined and he ended up dying? John Henry ass country bred. That nigga said that Oscar Valdez was gonna be Shakur Stevenson too.
Yeah, he said, I see him tonight. I think somebody gonna get dropped this fight. He said, I ain't gonna lie. I think Kim gonna drop you. Listen, bro. I told my brother, listen, I don't think you should be. Kell Brook ain't for that 47.
Man, I wouldn't have said nothing. Got some more money. Want to go to the ATM?
He put that bread on the table, and you know that first.
I would have been spending. I would have been spending that money in my head already.
I already was. I said I'm gonna buy me a pack of like t-shirts, wife beaters, and some drawers. Kell was getting to him with the jab, and I'm like, don't worry. He started off slow. He getting to him with the jab, and all I see is him.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell.
It looked like he was about to dive out the ring head first, like when Rey Mysterio tripped somebody up.
That nigga hit that nigga out of nowhere. That nigga went flying. I said,
"Ooh." CJ, he said in the interview, so who hits harder, Terence Crawford or else?" He said, "I can't really comment with something like that because it's hard for me to gauge right now, but." What I can say is I've never been hit with anything like that before. Anything like that before.
I'm telling you, man, you can't square up versus that nigga Eric. You can't. The way he be squaring up, everybody talking about how Crawford beat bad, but he make adjustments, bro. The way this nigga be squaring up, and he be like, bro, he tailor made for a boxer. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about what he did with Floyd and sparring, but in an actual fight, bro,
Floyd would have ripped this nigga to shreds.
Yeah, an actual fight, like he would have ripped him, like, bro, he would have.
Old Floyd would have ripped him to shreds. Yeah, I'm not talking about prime.
A nigga, man, he would have really had to. He really would have had to. He don't fight like Victor Ortiz did with Floyd. Like a real pressure fighter.
Aggressive, yeah.
He don't fight like that, bro. So anytime you got, man, you can't be sitting there with Floyd. He said,
Victor was the type of dude to go bite down and try to like charge towards.
He was testing Floyd's legs. He said, I care more about Mario Kart Mushroom Cup more than the World Cup. Damn. Yeah. Vandelay said, y'all need to hit the like button. Appreciate. He said, wait, Bud out 4 years, counting. Bud be going on 35, but he got his nicks and knacks too, though. He got his nicks and knacks too.
I would say Earl got more nicks and knacks than Bud do.
But yeah, you're not but 34. I've been 35. Errol Spence, what, 32?
32.
Yeah, so he ain't no spring chicken either, man. You think boom, that's it, man. We gonna see. Because if he do whoop his ass, man, I ain't giving that nigga full credit, bro. Johnson salute. I already said that.
No, I'm not giving him full credit at all.
Y'all not gonna get Terence Crawford full credit. It is what it is.
Oh, he been in the accident, man. And listen, he weight trained. He ain't supposed to be there, man. He really supposed to be at 160 at this point. Then you know what they're gonna do, CJ? They're gonna compare Earl to let's say what welterweight that moved up to 60. They're gonna compare it to some welterweight that had moved up to 60 by Earl age, and that's why he waited it out. And Bud was They're going to blame it on the contract with Top Rank. Remember, he re-signed the Top Rank. This is why the fight didn't get made in time. No. Stop it.
If they do this fight in November, that's the cheapest time to go to Vegas too.
It don't matter what the time is because I'm only going to go there for one night and one night only, and I'm heading right back.
Oh no, man! You can't go from New York and stay in Vegas for one night.
Yeah, watch me.
Hell no.
Oh, you know what? You know JetBlue just broke too, right?
Oh damn! You can't go for one night, bro.
I'm going for one night, bro.
You can't. You gotta stay out there for at least the two bar, bro. Too much shit to do. You gotta at least stay out there for like Friday, Saturday. Well, Sunday the worst day to come back.
That's what I was going to do.
Every day is every worst day to come back. I came back on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
It still was crazy, right?
Yup, they moved niggas to another flight, all types of shit. But if
I might have to drive to
Jersey.
Yeah, I might. Or fly into Jersey and then catch the train.
You can't stay in Vegas for one night, dog. Nah, bro. Like that. Like if you was going to Chicago, yeah, okay. Or you was going to like DC, yeah, all right. From where you at, but nah, you can't go cross country for no one night. You gonna have to find you another day. Somebody cover your shit. Hell nah, you be wasting your fucking time. Trust me, bro. You ain't gonna want to come back. If you stay out there for 4 days, you gonna want to go to 3 days. You gonna want to go to LA because it's right there.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna want to drive there.
Yeah. All the dispensaries be packed too, bro. I ain't a smoker, but man,
I've been in this. I was in a dispensary last time I was out there. This time last year,
man,
it did nothing for me, but
that shit be packed like that shit.
Especially I went during like, we were still in the thick of the Razor Ramona. So
I went the week before they opened open Vegas completely back up. That shit still feels like it was open back up.
Yeah, I heard that it wasn't really affected like that.
Mm-mm.
And my homeboy live in Reno, so he was like, "Yo, things over here ain't like it is in New York."
Nah, yeah, y'all was in your own recession. And he said Crawford taking over negotiation signal desperation. No, it don't say.
No, it don't. No, it does. No, it does. It's you know what, CJ? Anthony Ware is right because he's desperate to get the fight, not the payday.
Yeah, I heard it's going in the right direction.
Remember, CJ, what Bernie said last week was this fight is what Bud want to cement his legacy as a champion, which means this is the way I take it. I don't know how you take it. Bud really want to win this fight. If he win it, cool. If he go up to 54 and let's say he loses, it don't really matter because he already know like he was in the Hall of Fame, but he a certified Hall of Famer because he beat the guy that they said he couldn't beat.
Yeah, they said it's gonna happen. That's what they told me. It's gonna happen. They said it's gonna happen this year. Let me be specific.
This year?
This year. They said it's gonna happen this year. And they said that interview Rick Glazer did with Pound Sports Entertainment. Go subscribe over. They said that shit is not true. It's gonna happen this year.
Shout out to Rick Glazer. Y'all need to stop hating on Rick Glazer.
He said it's gonna happen this year. Errol Spence got the dog in him. We still got the dog in him.
But wait. But 704 Joe, ain't nobody said Earl don't got no dog in him. We just saying that it's not a big dog. We saying it's a little dog.
He said, when do you think Bud and John Spence going to I can't tell you when. They said that by the end of the year. It's going to happen. Got to happen before Christmas. The week before Christmas.
Why would they do it? I don't understand why they would want to do that to their consumers. But hey, it's PDC.
Yep. It's going to happen before Christmas. It's not going to happen the week of Thanksgiving either. If we being honest, it's got to happen a week before Thanksgiving. It's probably going to be the Manly Bay. Maybe even be Thomas and Matt.
When did Sean and Bud fight again?
November 17th.
Probably around that day.
Probably might be the Manly Bay.
That's the only place I could think of because MGM booked, right?
That's what they're saying. Thomas and Matt.
Unless Al got a date that's reserved that we don't know about.
Yeah, it gotta be Thomas. I don't know why they don't fight at Thomas and Matt. That's where they had a summer league at.
Oh yeah, that's a good venue.
It should be on fight night. It hold
18.
That's where the Roman Rollins play basketball. It hold let me see. It opened all less than 40 years ago. Let me see. And it's and also the Cox Pavilion too. I think it's connected to the. You can walk right over from 19. I heard 19.5.
Yeah, 19,522.
Yeah, the Cox Pavilion. It's like right next door to it because they do summer league games. At both. The Cox Pavilion hold 19.5 too.
Yeah, so they could do it over there.
They got Cox Pavilion, Thomas and Mack. I don't know where the Thomas and Mack is at per se. It's on the South Maryland Parkway. But yeah, they used to do fights at Thomas and Mack. They might build an outdoor arena. That should have been the standing 8 count. Earl was out against the ropes. He bounced off the ropes with his head down, his body limp.
Look, the fight prior to Gamboa fell through the ropes and fell on the ropes and they counted as a knockdown. So why would
somebody was saying some of these niggas love Earl? So I forget it was a trainer or somebody, a fighter was like, well, he technically didn't hit the ground, so it ain't a knockdown. I don't know what they did for niggas to love Earl. Earl, he a real prominent person too. I don't know what they did, but niggas love Earl, bro.
What? Yo, bro, that's how
he said Stavern got iced in New York too.
No, he didn't get iced. He got baptized.
You ain't lying, man. Niggas like, dog. I remember. Hey, look, there was a trainer, bro. Real prominent trainer too. It was like somebody told him that he gonna know. Told him that Andre Ward was wanted to fight Jake Paul. They said, why he didn't fight Better Diaz? Why he retired? Didn't fight Better Diaz?
What?
Your brother too. Oh, yeah. I be telling y'all niggas, man. Lubin got stretched in Brooklyn. He said that Allen said both Charlo are going to move up. Who is Jamal going to fight and Plant? Now I heard he want to fight. I got a video coming. I'm not going to ruin it. Nobody watched Garcia versus Benavidez. They said it only did 150K.
That shit was boring as all hell, and that I heard firsthand that arena was empty. Empty.
Spence is a volume puncher, not a pressure fighter. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, he's a volume puncher. You are absolutely right.
He used to be a pressure fighter.
No, he's absolutely right. He's not a pressure fighter. He's a volume puncher. Do you think Earl cut the ring off good?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't work. I don't know. Somebody at the Breakfast Club in Vegas. You gotta go to Atlanta. Go to the Breakfast Club. Fire.
In the A?
Mm-hmm. It's right next to the aquarium. It's a little I won't call it a hole in the wall, but yeah, basically that's what it is.
It's a hidden gem. That's what we call it.
Yeah, niggas know about it now. I'm a king of one day trips to Vegas. I'm from LA, so he going across the country. That flight gonna take a lot. That flight gonna take a lot out your ass. You talking about?
Because I'm catching the 6 a.m.
I think it was a 4-hour flight. I can't sleep on flights though.
Me neither. I can't.
I ain't sleep. I don't sleep on flights. Now, if it was the flights over to China or some shit like that, I can sleep on the flights. Yeah, they seats is different though.
Yeah, those are the 720s.
Yeah. I can sleep. I can sleep in them. I can sleep in them type of joint. But like I said before, the sooner they get this shit announced and they get this shit done, bro, the sooner that
we can
actually start our lives. The sooner we can start talking about the X's and O's. It's gonna be a lot
because it's gonna be a lot of and I already said that if this fight ever get made out, because I don't got no faith that it's gonna be made. That's when I'll make my damn channel. Y'all been asking me to make my own damn channel. I'll make it when they announce the fight. How about that?
When they fight, how about that when they fight?
That would be my first video. the reaction.
That shit finally happened, bro. And this nigga Errol,
they gonna have to drag him to the ring, kicking and screaming.
That nigga might be crying like Michael Spinks in the back. This nigga do not want this fight. I'm telling y'all, bro. That nigga really don't want to go with this fight, bro.
He said, "God damn!" Look. He said, "Damn you, Doc."
I told you they said he could go
fight Manny.
I told you niggas was saying that he was scared he would stop coming to the barbershop because niggas he was asking them. Look at the Danny and Jose Benavidez fight. All they kept asking was Crawford. They would use a warm-up question about the fight. That's what it was about.
Bro, why do you think Earl wasn't at that fight? He tired of getting asked these questions.
Yeah, he was on vacation, I think they were saying. But they got what was the Frank Martin fight? They got bombarded.
Like
that fight. They be acting like little crackhead weights, paper weights. Who do you think about the like they lose? They own them. I think Steven Espinoza did another interview. They said
it's bad when across other broadcasts that have nothing to do with PBC, they talking about that fight.
They talking about nobody want to see that fight, man. Shit,
you must be crazy. Listen, it don't matter because they trying to pull a profit with Canelo. Well, listen here. It don't matter if Canelo, you gonna get what you gonna get regardless. So you might as well just put the damn fight on because this guy's not gonna be able to live without this fight. I'm telling you, CJ, if this fight don't happen, it's the biggest duck since Riddick Bowe, and and Lennox Lewis. Even bigger duck.
That nigga, man. That nigga gotta have this fight, bro. He gotta to.
I mean, and don't you think either win or loss, it'll be the weight to be off of his shoulders. It'll be like when AJ got iced by Andrew Ruiz. He'd be better for it. I think.
Yep. Of course he will.
I think he'd be better for it. He could just move on, go up to 54. He ain't gonna do shit at 54 anyway. He can't beat none of the elite guys up there regardless. Well, there's only one elite guy, but I don't see him fighting Fondora and doing much. They gonna move Fondora up to 60 regardless. Fondora is a future 75 pounder, the most. He not gonna fight none of those guys. He just gonna end up fighting Keith Thurman at 54.
I mean, that's it. I mean, he probably gonna be at 160 by the time he blink.
Exactly. He probably gonna skip over and get a vacant belt at 60. So he might as well just get it over it. Get your ass beat at 54. They gonna make the excuse for you, but just know that you going to bed.
You think Bud and Spence can sell out the Ram Stadium in LA? I don't know, bro. I think they could. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of 20. It's gonna be a lot of 50, 40, 20 to $50.
Not in the only reason why I say no, CJ, is because a lot of people don't realize there's only 4 weeks left this summer. We press for time when it comes to the promo.
They probably gonna. There's a lot of shit to do in LA, but I think that it might fall on the day the Lakers playing too. So you might be right.
Yeah, they
had to be in Vegas.
Yeah,
at the Raider Stadium.
Yeah, they gonna be pressed for time with the promo because this deserves maximum promo.
6 months are already up though.
Yeah,
right. You got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You only got
press for time, bro.
You only got 16 weeks.
Press for time. We only got 4 more weeks of summer, so they really.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't put it on in Texas or New York or LA in basketball markets.
No, you got to put it on in Vegas.
Because if it's gonna be on November, the NBA start when?
October,
late October. Yeah. So yeah. They dropped the ball on this one.
They totally dropped the ball. They should have negotiated in good faith. Even if the fight wasn't signed, they should have said this is the next fight happened. They gauged the fans. Because remember, CJ, they announced Mayweather Pacquiao in 2010 before anything was signed, and everybody went crazy. Then it was canceled. They could have pulled one of those.
It's gonna be in the heart of a sports fan's dream. Everything gonna be by the time because it happened in mid-November, everything gonna be going.
Yeah, bro. We gonna be finding out if Russell Westbrook gonna be in the league anymore. We gonna be finding out if what's going on with football. You know what I'm saying? If Tom Brady and what's his name could mesh, they just signed what's his name, Julio. If Tom Brady and Julio Jones meshing right. We gonna be thinking of so many other things but boxing. It's not even gonna be funny.
Yeah, you gotta understand all the college teams be flying at the end too.
Yeah,
flying in and out everywhere. I'm ready to fly back and forth to school. I always see the volleyball teams and the football teams and all them teams flying, and especially the international airports.
And I know you don't give a rat's ass about it, but people gonna be thinking about soccer too.
They's gonna be flying around the country. So yeah, but the best thing about it is it's a cheap time to go to Vegas though. Very cheap. Al probably gonna have to shoot the prices up.
Al's playing.
Floyd fought the same day as the Clippers played in the playoffs with them. That's the Clippers, though.
That's the difference. Don't nobody care about them.
Them the Clippers, not the Lakers.
It's the Lakers. Trust me. The Lakers doing. If the Lakers is at least 10 games above 500, trust me. Don't nobody give a damn about no fight.
Hey, let me know what you got. Any questions? I'll answer real quick. But I mean, yeah, Clippers. I mean, that's the Clippers.
Questions.
Errol, that nigga Errol, he got to get. They probably told that nigga, you got to get in the ring with that nigga.
Take that watch off. Sorry, CJ. My bad.
No, they got Hasim Rahman on Fight Hype Live talking about the Jake Paul fight. Like, nigga, you signed something you knew you couldn't make the weight. I know he about to just go in there and just smash that nigga.
He was about to destroy his ass.
He was coming at this and smash that nigga.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? Earlier before, what was it, like an hour before they announced it was canceled, we was like, yo, he might take a dive. Like, we already know he get ready to. And remember, I was like, yo, y'all ever heard that Trey song called Dive In? He about to take a dive.
That shit was canceled.
And that shit was canceled 45 minutes after me sending that text.
That shit was canceled, nigga. Like, man, that nigga said, yeah, everybody care about that. And they said them tickets weren't moving no way.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be over here, right? In the garden.
Yep.
Nobody wanted to see that. Nigga, he was, you know what he was doing? He was banking on Amanda Serrano kind of bringing the crowd out. But without a Katie Taylor there, that wasn't going to happen.
They should go to the Saudis for a deal. Al Heyman ain't negotiating with them. They want full. They paying you for full control. Eddie Hearn don't give a hell as long as that bag hit.
Yeah.
Has the day been floating around? Nope. They said it's gonna happen. It got to be before Christmas. It's probably gonna be before Thanksgiving. So that's your guesstimation right there. I heard Al want to do it in Vegas. Yep. You watching the Christian fight? Shit, yeah. As long as I ain't got to work. Yep.
When's she fight?
September something.
Who's she fighting? What's her
Oh
name?
yeah, Savannah Marshall. Yeah, she had an open workout here in Detroit the other day.
Oh.
I don't be knowing about this shit. Be too late. I could have went, but I was down that way the other day. I think that shit's on the east side, bro.
I mean, as long as I'm able to watch it.
And then they media company be on some bullshit too. There, whoever had on their media, bro. I don't like. That's why I don't be really fucking with them dudes. I ain't gonna lie. Man, she fight September the day before the MFL Sunday kick back off 9/10. So yep.
And that's overseas too, right?
Yep, that's in the O2 Arena. Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. I don't know. I don't got a good feeling about that fight. I don't know about you.
It is what it is. Seen worse. Who to GOAT, LeBron or Michael Jordan? Come on now.
I like Mike.
People just didn't live through that era, so I'm tired.
They don't understand. Listen, I heard somebody say, and I don't know if you agree with me, CJ. We're gonna get into. I might ruffle some feathers. I heard somebody say on Instagram. I should have tagged you in it. In their top 5 shooting guards, they had Dwayne Wade and James Harden ranked above Reggie Miller and Allen Iverson. Are they sick?
No, I don't care about your MVPs or nothing. They ain't better than Ray Allen.
What?
He ain't better than Ray Allen, bro.
Yo, bro, James Harden.
Dwayne Wade, okay, all right.
Dwayne Wade is not in my top 5 shooting guards.
He's not. I understand. Like when he won that finals when they cheated for them niggas, he was the best player on the planet. At least at one point.
What did he shoot? 43 free throws?
Yeah, that nigga was crazy though. He was the best player on the planet. I will say that Dwayne Wade.
No,
he
was
not. Yes, he was.
He wasn't better than Kobe.
Yes, he was. At that point in time, yes, he was. Bro.
CJ,
that nigga single-handedly.
CJ, I need you to think.
Think about this.
Back to that
he
year.
was the best. He was the best man. I don't care. He was the best player on the planet.
No, he was.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't
no, he
even
was not, bro.
That year.
You crazy,
CJ,
bro? You
CJ,
whatever.
CJ,
I'm not about
to
argue.
Think. Your mind is.
I'm not worried about that, bro. At that point in the finals with that performance, bro, even with the free throws, he was the best player on the planet. And that given time, Dwayne Wade was the best person on the planet, bro. Bar none. I don't care what y'all say about LeBron. He carried them niggas to that win in the finals. Because Shaq ass couldn't even run up the court.
He definitely couldn't. He couldn't.
That nigga carried them niggas. They was down 0-2, I believe, too. Even though they cheated the Mavericks and they got their back.
And they got
it back. Yeah, but that nigga was the best player on the planet. He was better than Kobe, LeBron, whoever else. He at that moment in given time, bro. He was on a whole different level.
I almost went to cardiac arrest when you just said
it's real. He was the best player on the planet at the time. Never forget that shit. Now, James Harden never been the best player on the planet. Never. In order to be the best player, I'll probably say Reggie Miller ain't never been the best player on the planet, but Dwayne Wade, I could see that. I'm not even mad about it. But we just talking about overall like talent.
Who better to you, Reggie Miller or James Harden?
I'm Reggie Miller, my favorite player, so I'm gonna be biased.
I'm saying biased. And I hated Reggie as a kid.
Yeah, that was my favorite player, Reggie Miller. But it is what I don't respect playing hard because he don't never show up in big moments, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying.
And I respect Mitch Richmond low key better than
Mitch Richmond is
top
5. Yeah, top 5 shooting guards all time. If Mitch Richmond was an NBA today, he might be top 5.
But I take Ray Allen over.
What was Dr. J? A small forward? He was the 2.
He might have been like a hybrid, but 2 guard. Michael, Kobe. Iverson.
AI.
I don't know who. I think about who the 2 guards were.
D Wade not in my top 5.
He probably is in mine. If I think about it.
I got it. I really got it.
Hell yeah. He got it.
If he
you just think about like niggas that he just got older, but Clyde Drexler probably somewhere in the 10,
Clyde
8.
Drexler's there. Clyde Drexler's
He not, I don't know. I probably take Wade over Glass, but Drexler's close. I'm not gonna lie. You talking about pure talent? T Mac will be in there, but I guess we're not talking about pure talent.
No. T Mac's a small forward to me.
Was George Gervin? George Gervin.
That's why I was thinking the Iceman is a 2.
I don't think he have a small forward, but he from Detroit. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I always looked at Vince Carter as a 3.
Yeah, Vince Carter's a 3.
You know, that was a 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be right. Yeah, he might be right. He might be right. So yeah, Dwayne definitely in my 5. It might be Grexter then Dwayne. I always looked at Gervin as a.
George Gervin is a shooting guard. I just looked it up.
I always just look at him as a small 4. He in there.
Somebody
got Dwayne Wade number 3 all time.
No way is he better than AI. Stop it. AI took the worst basketball team ever to the finals and won a game against the greatest team I've seen.
Yeah, I don't respect James Harden. I don't care nothing about that regular season shit. That nigga be choking.
He James Harden is Dan Marino.
I got Ray Allen over James Harden.
I'll put Ray over there because Ray on the Bucks was a monster.
Yeah, he just wasted away in Seattle.
Yeah, he did. Ray and UConn was really good too.
Yeah, I'll probably say if you went off talent, T-Mac in top 5, but he just couldn't get it done in the playoffs.
Yeah, he
Michael Kobe
partially was Doc Rivers.
Yeah, Michael and Grant Hill. Michael Kobe. I'll say Iverson.
Iverson's 3.
Wade Drexler, my 5.
I say Drexler. And Wade is 5. I'll say Wade is in my top 5.
I gotta give it to Wade, bro. Clyde Drexler was nice though. You can do
Clyde Drexler's right there.
you can interchange them niggas, in my opinion.
Yeah, they won 5A, 5B.
Because Drexler went to 3. What he went to 3 finals.
Yep.
Lost 2, 1-1. Lost to Detroit. Lost to Michael. Then he went to Houston and won that last one of the Hakeem Olajuwon.
This dude that they traded for the Mavericks to your squad, who was that? Alex English? What was he? A small forward?
Mark McGuire.
Sorry, yeah. He's a 2.
Yeah.
Well,
you got niggas like Adrian Dantley.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice. That's be my 5 right there.
You gotta be, bro. You have to, in order to have that type of conversation, shooting guards, small forwards. You really got to be a basketball savant. You can't get caught up in today's NBA and talk about any of these dudes like that.
Wade was a monster. I got to have him in my 5. It's close between him and Drexler. It was real close. Fat bro, niggas talking Wade, Dwayne Wade, a monster, flat for yeah, he was a problem. I ain't gonna lie. They beat us in the playoffs in what was it, 07?
07.
That's it, when they played Riverside. Reggie Miller was an assassin. Sister, the greatest basketball player of all time. Female.
Wait a minute, greatest average scored 105 points in a game. Stop it.
That nigga said, I scored 41. How much did you score, Cheryl? He said, they started fucking laughing. They said that parents started laughing at the gas bus. So they said, I scored 100. He said he thought it was bullshit. He said, you couldn't win. He said, he was like, the friends laughed at you. He said, they couldn't laugh because he was beating them too.
Yo, bro, the crazy thing is, like, she was just caught in the wrong era, bro. Like, imagine her, like.
Yeah, she probably would have saved the WNBA, bro.
What? Or put it on her back.
Yeah, she probably put that shit on her back, bro.
On her back. She just was caught in the wrong era.
Yeah.
And she should still be working on TV. I don't know what happened, though.
She said the top 5 small forwards. LeBron,
that's easy. LeBron, Larry Bird, KD. I don't know in any order.
Look, yeah, that's the order. Anthony. Hell no.
Carmelo's up there.
Hell no.
Carmelo's
top 5.
Yes,
hell no.
Yes, he is.
No,
you just have a bias.
Listen, I don't have no bias, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something.
So he better than Scottie. He better than Scottie Pippen, bro.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not, bro.
Yes, he is. I've never listen. You know, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
He ain't better than Paul Pierce, bro.
Whoa. Time out.
He's not
the
better than
same
Paul
reason
Pierce.
why you said
is he better
James
than Dominique
Harden,
Williams?
Wait, let me finish. The same reason why you said James Harden ain't top nothing is the same reason why I said Scottie Pippen ain't top nothing. Scottie Pippen had an opportunity.
It is what it is. Carmelo had a lot of opportunity. He never won nothing though.
His teams, he had a racist ass coach.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that.
Two, his squad was surrounded by all men.
He's better than Glenn Rice and Adrian Dantley, bro. I'm sorry. Is he better than James Worthy?
No, yes.
Glenn Rice would be the greatest player of all. He ain't better than Jamal Wilkes. How about that?
Yes, he
People,
is. Yes,
people forget.
better
Oh,
than
he
Jamal
not. People forget Jamal Wilkes when Magic went to center and won the Finals MVP. People forget Jamal
He
Wilkes.
better than Jamal Wilkes.
He dropped the 40 ball in that same game, bro.
Bro, Melo, you got to put
Come
Melo.
on, man. Look here, bro. Look here. He's not better than LeBron. This is the best small forward. Probably Larry Bird.
Is number
Kevin
is
Durant.
him and KD is high is 2A 2B.
Man, no, LeBron won. Nope, LeBron won. Larry 2. KD a 3. KD is not nowhere on Larry Bird level. I'm sorry. I said what I said. Larry Bird will make KD quit on. Larry Bird would make KD quit on that court. I'm telling you.
He would make him bend over to the floor and touch his toes.
Julius Erving is 5'4".
Yeah, Dr. J. And Melo is 5.
No, he's not. Melo's not. No, he's not. Melo's not better than Scottie Pippen.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not better than Scottie Pippen. Melo, man, Scottie Pippen will lock Melo the fuck up, bro.
No, he would not. No, he wouldn't.
Are you freaking serious, bro? Scottie Pippen is the greatest. Okay, man, Scottie Pippen is the greatest. Scottie Pippen is the greatest perimeter defender of all time. Scottie Pippen better than Melo.
Is he better? Is he the greatest perimeter?
Yes. You forgot Magic was cooking Michael when they put Scottie on him.
Scottie on his ass, and Magic couldn't do it.
Man, bro, I'm tempted to put Scottie at 5. Look, I'll put Scottie above Melo.
Okay, so
I'll put Paul Pierce above Melo.
No, I'm not putting that ass above Melo.
Yeah, man, come on. He's way better than Melo.
I've seen Melo dragged that bum ass old ass Knicks squad to the number 1 seed.
It is what it is, bro. He went to the Western Conference Finals to start hating on Chauncey Billups. He ain't better than Kawhi.
Ooh, claw up there.
Come on, Rick Barry, James Worthy, like man, bro.
I'm gonna put myself on camera. My twin.
He can't even see you. He ain't better than it, bro. If we really get real, bro. There's an argument. There's an argument.
George, don't say nothing about no Paul George.
I might say, man, it's really a fucking argument of niggas like Jamal Wilkes, Chris Mullins.
No, it's not. You said Chris who?
And he better be happy that Bernard King got injured because he ain't nothing but a carbon copy of Bernard King.
But you can say the same thing about Kobe.
True. But like I said before, Adrian Dantley might be better than him. It's close. James Worthy better than Carmelo, but
college James Worthy. Worthy
on
the Lakers was limited.
Man, you crazy. He still was nice. He still was nice.
He was very good. James Worthy was a monster, but
he might not be better than Rick Barry. Dominique Wilkins, that's an actual. They both don't play no defense.
But I think Melo was better because Melo was out here. Melo, bro.
Dominique was the first nigga to come back off the blown Achilles.
Very true.
He was the first nigga to come back off the Achilles.
But he was just an athletic freak. That's why.
Man, bro, that nigga averaged.
He was the Adrian Peterson of basketball.
Man, that nigga averaged 30, 29, 30. That nigga went on a tear in his career. That nigga almost averaged 30 like 5 times. I don't know, man.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, bro.
Pippen to me, bro. I'm sorry.
No, he ain't.
Melo went to the NBA first year, bro, by himself and took
I'm sorry.
The playoffs.
It is what it is. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. Melo, I got a hard time putting Melo in my top 10.
How?
Man, bro, you talk about the 5 we
named. Melo, you talking about Scottie Pippen.
LeBron. Scottie Pippen was
a goddamn crybaby. And I like
Scottie. Bro, and if you put Carmelo on the Bulls, they don't win, bro. With
yes,
him.
They do.
He don't play no defense.
You put Melo on that team with the Rockets, they gonna beat Utah.
Man, maybe. But that nigga don't play no defense.
Okay, but what was Scottie doing? Whining.
Defense don't matter. He defended. Scottie carried his weight.
You would know better than anybody. See,
man, and
Scottie out here talking about some. I got migraines.
It is what it is. And Scottie was
what a terrible ass teammate he was.
It is what it is. And
you ever heard any teammates outside
and Scottie was the
every teammate Melo got saying the greatest teammate they had.
Man, bro. Man, Scottie also handled. Was they point guard? You crazy, bro? I got Scottie over Melo. That ain't even no argument.
No, I don't got Scottie over.
Nah, man. Like I got Look here, Bird, Durant, LeBron.
I agree with all of them.
Dr. J.
I agree with Dr. J. And Dr. J is the most underrated small forward that ever played basketball.
Dr. J, because he played in the ABA. Who was number 5? Who was my 5th one?
You said
Worthy or.
Listen, Worthy and Mello.
I'll probably go Dominique or Paul Pierce for my fifth one.
No, Paul Pierce is not.
You know what? I'm gonna go Kawhi Leonard 5.
Claw and
I'm gonna go Kawhi Leonard 5.
And you know this,
Dominique.
CJ, I'm gonna let all y'all know this right now on this show. I hate the Clippers, but Kawhi Leonard is my favorite.
He probably 5. He probably 5. Then I go Dominique slightly over Paul.
Kawhi Leonard is
Hold on,
the
I got
greatest Raptor ever.
I got Dominique over Paul. That's 6. I got Paul at 7. Worthy at 8. Then he probably start talking about Mel. Well, I don't disrespect Elgin Baylor at 9.
You ain't see no damn Elgin Baylor play, neither did I.
I ain't gonna disrespect him though. Some people got him at 5.
So George Mikan's top 10, right?
It is what it is. Hey, look. I'm not gonna disrespect him. Yeah, he probably outside my top 10. I'm sorry, bro.
Melo in top 10. He in my top 5.
Better than Paul George?
You're way better. Don't even. You're disrespect. You know I hate Paul George. You know I hate him. You know I hate Paul.
I think I put him down there with Gerald Wallace and Steven Jackson. How about that? Will Dag and them niggas. He better than Karolinko, bro.
What? You said AK-47.
Howdy was the best player in the league. Portland 1 year. Man, that nigga
No, he was not.
He so helped them niggas choke.
Portland.
Carmelo was trash.
Carmelo.
What makes Carmelo top 5? He a bucket, not a two-way player, and he not top 5.
He Johnson, top 5, dead or alive.
That nigga was from
Jadakiss of basketball.
I don't disrespect Jadakiss.
Yes, he's a Jadakiss of basketball.
You gonna make me send Carmelo a link, nigga. You gonna make me send that nigga a link.
Send him the link then.
If he went to Detroit, he'd probably be top 5, but hey, he didn't.
No, if he went to Detroit, y'all would have won 2.
Probably would have won more than that. He said you must be kin of Carmelo and think he better than Pippen.
I ain't kin to nobody, but I just know what I know.
People, PP was a dog. You forget. He better than Kawhi. You high. Ooh, better than Kawhi. Paul Pierce?
No, he said Melo better than Kawhi.
No, you're not. Man, Kawhi Leonard way better player than Carmelo.
Claw is a beast. I just got to see one more good year from Claw. If
Claw he should have went to the Clippers. That ain't gonna happen.
CJ, that's what I'm saying. CJ.
I forgot about Giannis, but do we consider Giannis a small forward?
He a power forward. He's not a 3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Power forward. yeah. Giannis, yeah. If we throw Giannis in there, yeah.
Giannis is a power forward, not a small forward.
He's a power small forward. He probably right. I probably put him above KD right now.
No.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, he above KD.
KD, the Warriors was
it is what it is, but Giannis is Giannis. Scotty used to run original point forward. New York bias kicking in. You ain't lying. But
I hate the Knicks though. CJ know that.
Get out of here. I gotta go to the Giannis is a 3, dude. They got him playing that.
No, he's not. He's a 4. He's a 4.
He kind of do play like a 3, but
they just let his big ass run up and down the court. Remember, Jason Kidd was playing him at the point guard at one point. No,
him and Jason Kidd together. That'd be a problem.
Oh my lord, no, that would be scary.
Let me get out of here. I gotta go to the grocery store. Appreciate y'all, man.
I gotta get me some dinner too.